Two idiots present the Cascadia Cup. Please don't try this at home or on YouTube.
What is up, disciples and the Badorian Empire? Welcome back to the second match of the quarterfinal. Now we have seen a big match, but before we're going to talk about that, I'm going to introduce my man, Mr. B, Bouncy, Manny Bardo.
What is going on, my Bardorian Empire and the disciples? Yeah, if you did not see match one of this quarterfinals, you need to go back and see that on Tokisaki's channel. Because these are two, this literally could be a finals match. But we're going to get straight into this thing. Are you guys ready? Joni, SareneGrace, how are you feeling right now? Are you ready for this?
Think so.
I'm not sure. Not sure.
Well, this sounds very, they just sound very intense. We're just going to get right into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yep. And it's really awesome because, I mean, even in the group stages, you only already noticed, of course, like the level of players has just gone up by such a margin from compared to the last tournament. And you know, Zozo stepping up his game as well because, you know, losing 3-0 against Joni last tournament, we won't forget that final. That was a cracking final.
Oh my goodness.
It was closer than the score said, but yeah, Zozo now crushing this tournament so far. But let's see if Joni, you know, is still the champion, and you know, despite two misreads, it doesn't mean they were like bad plays. It's just like you get outread. But now he, you know, has more experience with SareneGrace.
But he does have to face this Gavantula right now with the Grumpig, who could use sticky webs because of its speed and just the fact that Yoni's probably going to switch. And he does into Talonflame
though. Oh, Volt Switch!
Will kill!
Well done.
Oh my goodness!
Well done.
Yo, that just kills!
The read.
This thing might be like choice specs then. Wow,
I think it would be. No,
yeah, it must be.
Well, it can be, I think. It probably won't have sticky webs in that case. But Glade coming out could be the mega. So Yoni's really got to choose wisely. He could go back into the Grumpig. Does Glade get a dark move? That sounds like a thing.
Yeah,
that
knockoff.
Yeah,
but
knockoff.
What a start for SareneGrace. This is looking good for her. But Joni, already in like the battle for his tournament. Well, let's see if the knockoff's going to come out here against Grumpig. It would be a logical option, but no, Soul's
it's bulky, but I think it's only specially.
Yeah. Oh, substitute! It's going for the toxic.
Coming out.
No, go for the psychic. So getting rid of the substitute. So no toxic from Grumpig. Smart there by Joni, not falling for the substitute. Because yeah, if he toxic there, this would have been very bad.
Oh my goodness, that would have been a free move for Serene.
So free 25%. There's the Lugia coming in.
Lugia!
Oh, reflect! Very nice there by Joni. Another fucking Lugia!
It's crazy. Houndooms and Lugias coming out. My favorite legendary, my favorite Pokemon. I'm loving it, but we need a castle, guys. Come on, where is a castle? If you got a castle, you got to bring it out in this match. But yeah, Grumpig is kind of looking good right now. But, I mean, Lugia, all it can really do is Whirlwind. Does it also go dark?
Psychic and like, well, it can set up like, you know, toxic and then like.
It's got toxic. That's true.
It's really all it does. But this Grumpig might be a there's substitute.
Oh well.
And the toxic
There it finally happened. Yeah, and this is substitutes you don't easily get rid of.
That was
not the
really
scariest
smart.
damage-wise.
Really smart for SareneGrace because every time you see a Lugia, that's literally your first instinct is to like toxic it because the amount of special defense this thing has is absolutely crazy, as we've seen in previous matches. But yeah, what is Joni going to be thinking right now? Will he stay in and try and get rid of the substitute rule? Has he got another plan in mind?
And you know, is the Grumpig, it could be like a light clade light screen setup or so. So if you could get like a light screen up, but I don't know about it because then it would really have nothing left. It might have like a knockoff or anything. Maybe not knockoff, but something else. But I don't think anything that can really threaten Lugia. So.
Yeah, that's the problem. Nothing in my team can threaten this thing.
Oh yeah, Lugia is so good in runners. Oh, the Altoros is strong.
You see a
yeah. I mean, it was a free click for SareneGrace.
Substitute Thunder, yeah.
And yes, this Taurus will be choiced as well. It'll probably be going for rock moves. Stone Edge is so risky though, or does it have Rock Slide that's also risky? I think
Rock Slide, but that's psychic. Yeah, look at that. Oh, the defenses and Rock Slide will easily take down this. Well, Rock Slide's 90%, you know, has a pretty high chance of landing. Like, Stone Edge is a different story, that is 20%. But here's the Gligar coming in.
Okay.
Yep, and the Rock Slide, well, do a bit of chip damage on it. Not too much, but you know, it's free damage for Joni, but it's a switch. Gligar also, you know, all these Mons have like setup moves and like knockoff and annoying moves that Joni has to switch into because yeah, he doesn't want to stay in. There's the Grumpy going in again. Stealth Rock, yeah, look at that, just another setup for SareneGrace. It's just because of that substitute, like Serene is freely just has this one step up, but nice Reflecto by Joni, making the knockoff not do so much damage at all, like actually basically nothing. But he does lose his lefties. Sorry, Focus Sash, well, maybe not the worst item to lose, let's be honest.
Yeah, because it's a pretty bulky mon as well.
Yeah, it definitely does fine. And you know, since it really actually doesn't matter because there's Stealth Rocks anyway, so. But there you go, there's the Gothitelle. We'll put in, oh nice Toxic, finally gets a Toxic there on a Pokemon. And this is a good one to get it on because it's also one of those bulky, long-lasting mons that can calm mine up and stuff. But this is good for Joni, but he's stuck now probably because of Shadow Tag, so that is important.
That's true, oh my goodness.
It's going to be important to see what Joni's last move is, and if he's going to use Psychic here, it's probably just useless for the most part against the Serene Pokemon. So the only real advantage Joni has right now is the fact that he knows what Serene has. Because if you can see, like, Joni has 3 hidden Pokemon, Serene only 1. So that is something, of course, to take a note of. And players of this caliber know that because, you know, Joni can actually like predict what she's going into because there are logical options. But for Serene, it's like, well, she doesn't really know what he has, so it's like, what is he going to switch into? We don't know.
We see the trick coming out with the Psychic. And the Psychic, Joni's still trying to get the Psychic in.
I mean, this is not good for either side, really.
Oh my goodness.
And Thunderbolt not doing too much.
And the Gothitelle will go down. But are we going to see maybe the Lugia to come back in? Or maybe, oh no, the Lugia does come back in. I guess maybe going for a substitute. And a Thunderous coming back out. And there we do see the substitute. Oh my goodness, yeah, don't worry, Toki, I'm cutting out his voice, he's back in. Hey, how's it going, Toki? And yeah, oh my goodness, this Thunderous does have kind of a wide variety of moves. Thunderbolt, though, coming in. As a Psychic. Will SareneGrace maybe think about switching? I mean, it is a Lugia. But this Thunderous can be really powerful. I mean, a substitute is really not worth it, but we see a nasty plot. And Lugia does stay on, going for the Roost. Not a bad Roost at all. But yeah, now this Thunderous is looking very powerful with the Thunderbolt, and it doesn't kill even with a crit
though, actually.
Doesn't even
like, you're not
kill.
taking that. That's actually really good for Joni, because now this Lugia is in a very bad spot.
Oh my god.
But SareneGrace can switch into the Gligar, taking it for free. So maybe Joni might go for something else, but I don't think anything other than Thunderbolt will kill this Lugia, so... And again, this is like, wow, there's the Gligar actually coming out. Oh, and a nasty blow again! That could be so good! But you know, Gligar isn't Eviolite. Eviolite though, will it kill? Will anything kill?
Did it just get acrobatics?
Oh,
it doesn't kill!
Oh no!
But doesn't kill either!
Not gone. It is not gone. Joni surviving, trying to get this game.
Oh my goodness, but you know, is there any Sucker Punch SareneGrace team? If you look at the team now right now, not really maybe, so there's the power coming again.
Oh,
yo, this Thunderous could be... Oh yeah, this thing's faster though.
Bantula though.
Yep, it is faster, and you know, Thunderous doesn't have Volt Absorb or anything, so...
Thunderous is still incredibly fast.
Yeah,
but there is the Stealth Rocks, that is the problem.
He kind of has to stay in. Yeah, Bug Buzz will actually take it down though. Well, at least Joni now knows that it's only going to be using Bug Buzz. It's stuck in that. So we'll see what he's going to switch in now. Maybe, yeah. What does it really have? At the moment,
out of the Pokemon that we know, maybe Tauros is the better option, but maybe he has something in the bag with those 2 Pokemon he has left. But this battle is looking really close now. It's exactly what we expect from these 2.
Yep, it really is. It really is.
Oh my goodness.
It's absolutely unbelievable, and this Galvantula already put in like a massive amount of work, doing all the kills for SareneGrace's team right now. But we're gonna see. Joni doesn't seem to have like a very easy option, because otherwise we would probably lose twist into it. But
that's the problem.
Yeah, but you know, Tauros is a pretty decently safe option, but a choice picks Bug Buzz might take it down. You know, with the rock damage. There's Swampert though. Yeah, that will take a bug bust for sure. And yeah, as you know, he can't even do any electric attacks anyway. But let's see. As many moves he can go for. He's going for the Earthquake, will be neutral. Going for the Scold. As many things he can do. Go for the Rain Dance maybe in setting up. That could be a thing as well. So a lot of options here for Joni. And SareneGrace has to really think. Does she want to stay in and do that chip damage, or does she want to switch out? Because, you know, maybe her last type Pokemon is a grass type. That would be perfect for her right now, of course.
That would be absolutely amazing.
But if it's not, I think Galvantula does actually gets a grass move though. But yeah, she can't use it now.
Might get like a grass knot or something.
Yeah.
Like a Giga Drain, I think it gets that. Oh no, Giga Drain. I've definitely seen it have that before. So
yeah,
that
and the thing is,
risky business.
Though if it's somehow not specs, I won't believe that. I think because it killed that with the Volt Switch, the Talonflame. If it's somehow not specs, then, oh yeah, it is specs. So there it's Komodo! And going for the Ice Punch! Oh no! That's actually really good! But Komodo has such good defenses. And he might be going for his Z move right now, or will he not? I don't think it will kill Swampert though, that is a bulky boy.
This team of SareneGrace right now, with the Lugia and the Komodo.
How
that's really amazing.
Well,
maybe Joni has something amazing as his last Pokemon as well.
Yeah, well at least Swampert is very bulky, does good damage. 2 more Ice Blitz will take it down. Maybe he gets a lucky crit or like a freeze, but come on, you know, actually Serena, this is not the best spot. Even if she uses a C move, it's not going to kill the Swampert. So it's still kind of risky. So let's see what she's going to choose. She does go for the Z power though. Going to do a decent amount of damage, but not going to kill the Swampert. And he goes for the Ice Punch. And
gonna get the freeze. Lady Luck is not there. Not in this match.
Not right now.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, like he can close combat or anything now. That will definitely take it down. Well, the Z move is gone now, but this is looking very, very scary. Swampert, does it get an Aqua Jet? I don't know. I don't think it does. But yeah, if he had Rain Dance, it would have been a turn waste already. But that's okay. Goes to the Tauros. And yeah, game the attack drop, of course, very nice. Outrage, yeah, look at that. He actually takes it now. But
that is 30%. That is 30%. That could have been a low roll, could have been a high roll. Could see a crit as well.
But he can go for the close combat as well. No, yeah, he's stuck in Outrage, and that does it. Confusion though. Gets confused.
That is so
Maybe this is a chance though for Joni to set up with him on, because right now we have an attack drop Komodo, confused. If there is a time to set up, it is now. And there's Grumpig. Well, I guess might go for the Reflect again, or just go for the Psychic to chip it down. It's and does SareneGrace will save it.
The confusion will actually take effect with this Komodo. Yeah. If it does, that is going to be massive for Joni. He could actually take this game.
But he goes for the switch. Lugia going in a Psychic. Doing too much damage. Doesn't get a drop. So even a crit won't kill at this point. And yeah, Lugia, always looking terrifying.
Well done. Well done.
Joni is in a very, very tough spot. SareneGrace showing why she is one of the favorites. Alongside Zoza and of course the champion himself to win this tournament. And there's the Roots coming in. Ludicolo as the last Pokemon though. Well, Lugia shown on his move, it doesn't have Arrow Blast, so it's actually kind of safe. But yeah, the Thunder Wave coming in. He's going for the Rain Dance. Oh, and Lady Luck is now just on Serene's side. And there's Psychic. Oh, it does get the Rain Dance though, so he is actually really fast now.
There you go.
Don't know. Yeah, I think it's just normal speed now, to be honest. I'm not sure if he's faster. We'll see how that works. But yep, the Rain Dance is on. His damage is going to be better. There's a Psychic. Let's see what it's going to use. He goes for the Hydro Pump. Yeah, look at that damage.
It is doing pretty decent. And it should be able to live another Psychic.
Yep. So this is not too bad actually for Joni. And Ludicolo, you know, he's decently fast, but yet there is still just Galvantula in the back.
There is still Galvantula in the back.
Can he get another hit though? He gets the hit. Well, this could go on forever, but
yeah, the Life Orb is probably the weakness right now for Joni. So maybe he might think
going to try to set it up.
About using a different move, predicting the Roost maybe.
I don't know though, because the thing is, I don't. If it does, that does just over half. Oh, there's goes actually kill. Yeah, that makes sense. And this is looking scary for Joni now. There's a swap, but well, Psychic won't take it down. But I think all he needs is that chip damage at this point, because look at the Pokemon, they're just low. There's the Ice Punch, and not even taking a look at that. It's so tanky.
Oh, that's so bulky.
I think.
Yeah.
I think Joni's just gonna keep going for Ice Punch, so maybe you get that freeze. But yeah, Lugia's now faster, so
it's just Lady Luck is not with Joni today. That's like,
living.
it won't take it down, but Waterfall, yeah, just won't do it. It's just not enough.
Nothing.
There's too much
Oh,
tankiness
my
on
goodness.
Serene's side. And that might just be the end
I can't
of an
believe
era.
this.
The actual Showdown Tournament champion might be defeated here by the hands of one of the tournament favorites.
There's the
Swingers,
Toxic
going for the
now.
Toxic, finally gets it. Yeah,
Oh
it
my
is
goodness.
obviously
come
too late. Still forcing him to take another hit to stay in and eat it. Yeah, go for the Toxic. There's no point anymore.
Wow.
There we go, SareneGrace.
That means we will see a new champion this
Yep,
year.
that
And
is
this-
already certain.
I'm just absolutely terrified for my match as well. But yes, SareneGrace
Yeah.
will be going to the semi-finals, making this 2-0, which means if you look at the whole table, we have Zozo against Demo on the left-hand side, and SareneGrace against myself. I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of prepping for that match.
Yep, but Joni, as the champion, I want to know, you've heard now about those semi-finals. Who do you think is going to take the tournament? Who do you
Even
think
though, even though SareneGrace, this was an amazing match, and you played me real well. I hope to see you, first of all, beat Manny, and after that, going and face Zozo in the finals.
He will be.
And who do you think
want
is going
to
to take it? Who do you think is going to take it? Or who do you want to? Who do you think is going to take
Here
it?
we go.
I want Serene to take it,
Yes.
but
Wow.
I also really see that Zozo has still only
Yes, he does.
lost to me in the
Yeah.
previous finals, and that's the only cup loss that he has.
It's just, well, he's now, yeah, he did 2-1 against Wing
Yeah,
Attack.
2-1 against Wing
but-
Attack.
Oh,
But Zozo, I mean, he has shown just like, he did it, it wasn't too scary kind of like for him. He just played it so methodically and so nicely. So it is going to be, if that would be the finals, if it would be Serene, and to be honest, at this point, any finals would be insane. But if, yeah,
It
if that
literally
would
would.
indeed, if Joni's prediction would come true and Serene versus Zozo will be the finals, that is going to be an absolute cracker.
Oh my goodness.
But for now, I am going to have to end this last quarterfinal. We will have, again, as Manny said, SareneGrace versus Mr. MB himself, and Zozo, the last year's finalist who has, showed up this tournament.
And please
against
check out
Demo.
SareneGrace on YouTube and Joni DLG
Yes.
on Twitch. They're very
Yes.
active people and they've got some amazing content. So yeah, just
Definitely
please
make
just
sure
check
them. They're down in the description below, so make sure you check those guys out. They're awesome. But guys, with that, it is I, Toxaki, leaving you until the first semi-final of the Cascadia Cup. Peace.